Local news on WIFO.
It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, a very important blood drive today at Wayne Memorial Hospital with the bloodmobile parked adjacent to the exterior entrance to the hospital cafe. Time of the day's blood drive is from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. The goal today is 32 units of blood. Every unit of blood can save up to 3 lives, and during the summer months, the need for blood increases. So once again, everyone encouraged to give the gift of life today if you get a chance. Again, a pint of blood, walk-ins are welcome. Once again, this today from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Wayne Memorial Hospital bloodmobile, again, adjacent to the cafe at the hospital. Wayne County Board of Education met Tuesday afternoon for their regular monthly board meeting, and let's put all the social media rumors to rest. School begins August 3rd. No delays, no extra week. Martha Ross Smith will be ready to go. The meeting held Tuesday with Principal Brian Simon and the superintendent and the construction crew. For more on the meeting and the fact the school bells will be ringing on August 3rd, here's School Superintendent Jay Brinson.
Yeah. We had a progress meeting this morning. Dr. Simon was there. And of course, the rain set us back only with the pavement. You know, and if you remember, the soil in that area, you know, had compaction problems. Remember, we had to do surcharge and let it settle and get compacted. We got the same type of problems in the, it's really the bus area. Doesn't mean we have to wait a long time. Just means they have to do some extra. They have to put down that mesh grid before they put down the actual sub-base and before they asphalt it. They've done pretty much all of that already. Except for those problem areas, and of course we need a break in the rain a couple of days. I think today was a good day, knock on wood, it doesn't rain anymore, and it looks a little better for the end of the week. They're all but ready to pay. Paving can be completed in about 2 days. That's the biggest thing, because what's happening now is it's a muddy place. It's, if you remember, it's been at the side of the whole project the whole time, just because it's kind of long and skinny. It's not, you can't go around the back and get a good place in there because it's wetlands surrounding it. So we're trying to dragging that mud in because the wings are completely finished. The classrooms are punch list out, all the personal belongings and books and everything in teacher classroom, they're in there. The teachers are in there today. You know, Dr. Simon's worked up a schedule for teachers to come in.
I'm shocked because nobody bothered. They didn't tell me they'd been in today. You'll get there. We starting a week later.
Yeah, well, we're not starting a week later. We're going in now. Maybe there might be a little dirt on the way in on one of those roadways. I don't know, but we're going in. The inside's going to be fine. You know, there's always little challenges and things that you know, we may have to finish up as school starts, but we'll be fine. The lunchrooms won't serve meals, hot meals the first day. As of today, unless we get some kind of change, they're still working. Probably the only thing that's going to be behind is Eric Franks is going, you know, as far as getting all those books. There's a lot of books to be set up, and we're waiting on the cabinets. That's held us up a little bit as far as making that move over there, which you can start getting at the library or the media center situated. But that wouldn't take long. We still have some summer help, and we'll get some of these young guys that those books and stack them and put them on the cabinets.
Well, again, those comments last night, the school board meeting again, August 30th is the date. Martha Ross Smith School, they state, will be ready and open on that date. Other news from the meeting, the high school still in limbo as far as waiting to hear from the federal ROTC program on whether or not Wayne County's application for funding was approved. Here was that update again by School Superintendent Jay Brinson.
I just wanted to update you where we are as far as the ROTC program. Mr. Adams called last week and spoke to Mr. Randy Smith, who's the Army representative, that coordinator for our area as far as awarding programs. He said they're doing a little bit different this year as far as passing out the list. So far, there's only been two programs. This is nationwide approved at this point, and Mr. Adams understood that it was programs that had funded it solely by themselves the year before, so they may have committed to those two programs for next year. But the big list has not been released yet. Mr. Adams tried to get a hold of him as late as today. So we're just waiting on them. He expects to hear something possibly end of this week, beginning of next week. So they're still in limbo as far as being approved.
We are having the program this year.
Sir?
We are having the program this year.
No, sir. Not unless we're approved. We're waiting on them to tell us yes or no. If they approve it, we will. There's a little bit different. My understanding is a little bit different application process if you're waiting on them to fund it in joint with the local system, and that's what we applied for. If you're going to solely fund it by yourself, that's a little bit different process, if I understand. That's not the one we pursue, so I don't even think we have the option of solely funding ourselves. We talked about it before that I think we might do it if we're not approved this year, so we kind of go into next year when we can budget, because it's a pretty big budget item.
And once again, the plan is if the funding doesn't come through this year, ROTC will begin next year, and the school system will put that funding in the school budget to run the program. Asked about a director for the program. If the funding is approved this year, superintendent says they have several candidates in mind. Library board appointments have to be approved by the Board of Education, stated the fiscal agent. The two new board members, County Commission Chairman Mike Roberts and Deborah Palacio, approved by the Board of Education last night. Board met in executive session, afterwards approved the following personnel and certified recommendations: Pam Atkinson, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Preston Kunda, Wayne County High School; Patrick Smith, Wayne County High School; Mary Tinsley, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Denise Foyles, Wayne County High School, 49%; Elisa Yates, Odom Elementary. Certified resignations: Jennifer Branch, Jesup Elementary; Janice Brown, Martha Ross Smith Elementary, retirement; Ashley Carter, Wayne County High School; Megan Griffey, Wayne County High School; Terry Lantrip, Odom Elementary; Sonia Thomas, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Classified recommendations: Alicia Anderson, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Teresa Crosby, Transportation; Sherry Heron, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; Russell Horn, Transportation; Marquita Robinson, Martha Puckett Middle School; Robin Treadwell, Transportation. Classified resignations: to Tanya Billinger, Transportation; Shalina Driggers, Wayne County High School; Judy Leggett, Transportation; Sydney Sapp, Martha Ross Smith Elementary; and Mary Tinsley, Martha Ross Smith Elementary. Again, that's a look at your school board meeting from Tuesday. The city commissioners met last night as well. We'll come back, take a look at that meeting right after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying. With Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing, know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing. Chevy, find new roads.
You'll save when you shop the July Red Hot Buys at Harris Ace Hardware. On sale, DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill driver kit that includes 2 lithium-ion batteries and contractor bag is just $99.99. Check out this great buy at Harris Ace. Peak Bug Wash with Rain-X, the gallon size is only 99 cents. And the 1.1 gallon size of Ortho Home Defense Insect Killer is only $9.99. Harris Ace Hardware, West Cherry Street in Jesup, the helpful place.
This is Charles Huffman at Jesup Housing Outlet. If you haven't been to Jesup Housing Outlet lately, you're missing out on a large selection of new and exciting floor plans from the nation's top manufacturers like Clayton, Fleetwood, Scott Built, and Homes of Merit. All of our homes feature modern kitchens and appliances, our 60 and higher insulation values, thermopane windows, and energy-efficient heat pumps. We have 2 locations to serve you, 2452 Savannah Highway in Jesup and Highway 301 South between I-16 and the bypass in Statesboro. Come see Charles, Faye, or Sheridan today.
Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday after a public hearing to rezone property for a new animal hospital. The commissioners voted unanimously to approve the rezoning, despite a couple of residents voicing their concerns. Here was Larry Shaw asking the commissioners if they would like this facility in their backyard.
I'm just asking y'all again, would you want this in your backyard? That's where it'll be in mine.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Shaw.
Dr. Hall, on hand with the presentation, apologized to the commission for not being present at the last meeting when the issue didn't receive a motion. Hall says he had a pressing issue and couldn't be in attendance at the last meeting, but he discussed the location and facility in detail. The Planning and Zoning Board for the city approved it as well. After the vote, we talked with Dr. Hall from the Wolf Animal Hospital. He explains where this new facility will be located.
Yes, if you know where the nursing home is on Cherry Street and the vacant lot between it and the fire tower old Forestry Department fire tower. That's that lot there, and extends all the way back to
on West Cherry Street.
On West Cherry Street, it extends from the face of West Cherry Street all the way back to an easement that extends off of Dreamland. That's the whole section of the property.
I was amazed how long you've been at the current location. You went over the dates. Say that again.
Yes, Dr. Wolf bought the practice from a veterinarian who built the practice. Dr. Cliff Pittman built it in 1948. Dr. Wolf bought it in 55 and expanded it some. Then I came there in 82 and purchased it from him, and of course he continued working there with a good relationship. Dr. Barwick came in 92. And so we've added on one section toward the tire shop one time, and then another section toward the existing bank now, Interstate Credit. And it's just, we got 5,400 square feet, and it's maxed, I'm telling you.
Like I said, how soon do you think it'll be up and running? What are the plans?
Well, we're in the initial, it's the second stage of plan submission. We've got an architect company that's drawing us up some working plans now. We're in the second stage of resubmission. Hopefully we'll get this back and maybe another tweak or two, get a footprint down, get, of course, construction loans, financing, and this, and hopefully be able to break ground sometime later this year, maybe late fall, somewhere in there, and then the expected completion date is sometime mid next year.
We heard a couple concerns, but as you mentioned, you've been in business a long time, never had a complaint about noise, never had a complaint about odor.
Yes, we've really gone the extra mile trying to keep noise and odor down. All of our staff works hard to clean up waste as it's rendered in the yards. No dogs are left outside without attendance, of course. But yes, we do work very hard because we do realize that, we have animals that produce waste, and it needs to be taken care of. I will just add one other thing too that I thought I didn't bring up in the meeting. It might be important. I do some large animal work as well, predominantly horses that are hauled in for us to work on. I've never had anybody complain about those being down there during regular business hours or even after hours on an emergency basis. But we do try to strive to keep the place as clean as possible.
Okay, Doc. We'll look forward to the new building.
Thank you, Bob. We did too, and thank you very much.
Again, those comments of Dr. Hall. Derek Landon on hand at the meeting to discuss the new record service. We'll have that full report tomorrow here on the local news. Hear from both Derek Landon and Police Chief Glenn Zakaki. But the police department's current system is getting good reviews from the law enforcement community. Several bids approved Tuesday at the board meeting for the fire department. The 2018 Chevy Tahoe low bid awarded from Woody Folsom, price $32,549. City received 4 bids overall. Also approved the Scott Air Packs for the fire department from American Safety Equipment. That low bid came in at $44,240. Last night, the mayor presented Assistant Fire Chief Josh Huffman with a letter and certificate of appreciation, which came from the Charlton County Board of Commissioners, thanking the City of Jesup Fire Department for their work and assistance during the West Mims fire that broke out in Waycross, Georgia. Letter thanks the department for their assistance and dedication. The letter says thanks to the firemen here in Wayne County and Jesup and the department's quick response. No one lost their home in Charlton County. The mayor stated that it's nice to return the favor to other communities who assisted the City of Jesup when the downtown fire occurred a few years ago. Other bids approved Tuesday. Tractor attachments approved from Dixon New Hauling. The low bid, $33,950. City had budgeted $45,000 for the equipment. City also purchased 2 elevated tank mixers at the cost of $10,297 each. City wants 30 more days to do testing and work on sewer odor control, and the city changed an ordinance that says when the city has a grievance hearing, only a quorum of 4 instead of the full 7 board members need to be in attendance. Grievance hearing set for today, as a matter of fact, at 11 a.m., involving a fired police officer set for City Hall. It was scheduled last week, but all 7 members of the grievance board could not attend, and the ordinance at present time requested that all 7 members be on hand in order to have the hearing. And the new ordinance says all they need now is a quorum of 4. WIFO-FM will be at today's grievance hearing. You will have a full report on that for you tomorrow here on the local news. And as we look at your city commissioners meeting from Tuesday, we'll come back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned.
Totally transparent car buying with Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC live market pricing. Know for certain you're buying at the low market price. We constantly monitor multiple auto and competitor websites to always offer the most aggressive market prices. No games, no gimmicks, no kidding. That's why Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC is the home of the no-hassle deal. Skip the runaround and discover the difference of truly transparent buying on every new and pre-owned vehicle every day. We're online just like you, and we continuously scan pricing on hundreds of vehicles to update prices in real time. At Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, know for certain that our live market price is the low market price. Experience a new and totally transparent way to buy with live market pricing.
Neesmith Chevrolet Buick GMC, home of the no-hassle deal.
Chevy, find new roads.
Morton Collision is located at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton's offers free estimates, 23-hour towing, and they guarantee their work. Call 427-3769 or after hours 912-294-6140. The staff at Morton Collision Center works with all insurance companies. So for guaranteed work with a qualified staff, go to Morton Collision at 1320 West Pine Street in Jesup. Morton Collision, quality you can see.
Need a new paint job or body work? Wayne County has a body shop that is a modern, up-to-date repair and paint shop. BNC Collision Center in Scriven. BNC has all the latest equipment with the heated cross-draft paint booth and matrix paint mixing system. They have the grabber frame system and can weld and repair aluminum. Always free estimates, and they work with all insurance companies. Next time you need body or paint work, call the folks at BNC Collision Center in Scriven. 579-2274. That's 579-2274.
Final notes of news: 12th Annual Grand Slam Fishing Tournament set for the weekend of August 18th and 19th. Again, this year's event returns to its roots, and to win the Grand Slam prize, the boat must have the heaviest weigh-in of one of each of three species: catfish, mudfish, and gar. First place will also be paid out for the heaviest weight in each category. Tournament prize will be determined by the number of entries into the event. Entry fee is $50 per fisherman, with a minimum of at least 2 paid entries fishing in a boat. Registration forms can be picked up at the Tourism Board's office at the train depot or at Scriven and Odom City Halls. Online registration also available through active.com. Need more information? Simply call the Tourism Board office at 427-3233. Registration forms also available at local bait and tackle stores here in Wayne County. Again, the weigh-in and tournament headquarters will be again at JC Fairgrounds at JC Landing. Those fishing the event can put it anywhere on the Altamar River and fish anywhere they have legal permission to do so, but they must be in line at weigh-in to Fairgrounds. That's Saturday at 6 p.m. Also, a change in the rules allows only 2 bush hooks per boat, with hooks clearly tagged and removed prior to weigh-in. Again, it's the 12th annual event, August 18th and 19th, again here in Wayne County at the Altamar River. And again, if you need more information, call the Tourism Board office at 427-3233. Also that weekend on Friday, August 18th, Pine Forest Country Club having a summer social open to the public. Come dance with the Second Chance Band from Wayne County. Ticket prices are for members $20, non-members $25. You must be 21 to enter. They'll have a buffet that night from 7 to 9 with light hors d'oeuvres, blackened chicken pasta, manicotti, and garlic bread. The music will be from 9 to 11:45 p.m. Again, if you have any questions, call 427-4625. That's Friday, August 18th at the Pine Forest Country Club from 7 to 11:45 p.m. That's going to do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morganson, have a great day.
You've been listening to local news on WIFO.
I'm a mom and a grandmother, both of which keep me on the go. So when my hip pain was getting so bad that I couldn't keep up with my grandchildren, I knew I had to see someone. My primary care doctor thought I might need a hip replacement and referred me to Summit Sports Medicine and Orthopedic Surgery. He said they use the latest surgical and non-surgical techniques to treat a full range of orthopedic conditions, from hips, knees, and ankles to shoulders, wrists, and hands, all supported by the resources of Southeast Georgia Health System. The board-certified orthopedic